Now, a new survey shows that only 23% of Singapore employees trust their employer to act in their best interest when introducing AI at the workplace. Minister of State for Digital Development and Information, Jasmin says companies need to better demonstrate how AI can actually be used to deliver value. She was speaking at a workshop for company leaders on navigating the AI transformation. She adds that firms should start by identifying real business pain points instead of rolling out AI for its own sake.
You would need new capabilities in your companies. You need someone who understands AI risks. Where are the agents or open cloud agents you build? Where could they crawl into? And what walls you want to put between different data sets in your own companies? These things are important, but they will only appear as you go along the AI journey and realize the risks. My biggest worry is that all of us then just vibrate on the spot and not move in any particular direction.
The survey conducted by tech company Accenture also found more than 80% of entry-level workers have a poor understanding of skills like prompt engineering. That's despite high usage rates, with 78% using AI for research and 61% for writing and editing. Ms. Lau says that ensuring broad access to such tools is key, though different groups will progress at different speeds.
Determining that baseline, determining what is fundamental for everybody to access is important, but also telling people that we must allow the experts and the scientists to go much further beyond, to explore their interests, to try out tools. We must allow that, because that's how we find new value to bring into our economy.
AI isn't wiping out entry-level jobs, it's changing them. The same Accenture survey shows entry-level roles now require stronger AI fluency. For more on this, we have Grace Yip, the Strategy and Consulting Managing Director at Accenture Singapore. Now, Grace, let's zoom in on the entry-level jobs, expectations of AI fluencies have been raised. So what does this mean for someone entering the workforce today?
There is a lot of opportunity. We've seen post-COVID that jobs at entry level have rebounded 8%. So the opportunities are there, but the jobs are changing and the expectations of those jobs are changing. Traditionally, you would have looked at things like a repetitive work or more rule-based work as entry level. But now companies are expecting entry-level staff to operate at the intersection of different sorts of skills, domain knowledge, critical thinking, as well as AI fluency.
Now, for young people who've just spent years earning their qualifications, what do they need to do more now with that expectation, that high expectations of AI fluency?
First thing I would like to address is don't be disheartened. Right? The education has actually set a good foundation and you can build on that. But it's to be really clear about what those gaps are and doing something about it. So our research found that AI usage does not equate to AI fluency. You might be using AI a lot, but you may not be doing it very well. Right?
Now, your research shows that younger workers are confident using AI, but it lacks deep capabilities. How does this affect businesses? What are the risks there?
I think it's important for businesses to understand that AI usage and high AI usage does not equal to high AI fluency. And therefore, they must be able to measure the baseline, not just in terms of usage, but fluency, and create programs and approaches to be able to build the AI fluency. And that means different things at different levels of the organization.
Now, let's talk about senior workers. Do organizations really need a more dedicated effort to bring them up to speed to AI?
I would say you need to focus on every single level of the organization, from bottom all the way to the top. So, for example, if you look at middle managers, right, they are very much the influence layer where they have to drive change and yet also translate top-down initiatives, right? So for them, it is really important that they feel comfortable and confident using AI, making AI-led decisions. And those needs are a little bit different from the junior workers. So there needs to be a dedicated approach for each tier and each segment of the workforce.
Now, we're hearing these days that many companies say that they're embracing AI. But from your point of view, are they really seeing transformation or are they just adopting it?
The research shows that currently in Singapore, most companies are at the stage of implementing AI. But that's not the same as transforming with AI. Implementing AI means you are actually taking AI into your existing workflows, processes, but not much is changing. So therefore, any productivity gains will plateau. It is more important for companies to be really thinking about how they transform with AI. And with that, there is growth, unlocking of new value and purpose. And that means that the work itself is being reinvented and transformed. And that's how you actually unlock the new value and allow people to do higher order work.
Now, finally, what should companies do in order to ride this AI wave properly?
I think it's really important for them to have time on their side, which is right now, do something about it. Start to focus on the AI fluency for all your staff, really reinvent the work and make it a CEO priority. And most importantly, understand the trust levels in your organization, because trust can be a force multiplier.
Now, so from your research, what is the most immediate thing that you hope to see in transforming this adoption of AI?
I hope that the CEOs take this as a CEO priority. And work together with their C-suite to actually plan out and focus on how AI can truly transform their organizations. I think there's an opportunity for CEOs to use AI to transform the business and put that very much as their legacy.
And is there any sectors that stand out that needs this adoption more immediately?
I think healthcare there is, finance, very much aligned to the 4 AI missions of our nation. And definitely from a profession standpoint, you would see definitely the ICT industry that is actually undergoing a firm transformation. So I think these opportunities are there. So I hope that people look at it not in the lens of productivity, but a lens of unlock future growth.
Oh, many thanks for that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. And we'll be speaking to Grace Yip from Accenture Singapore.